Welcome to Mythos AI, your source for Cliff's Notes on complex subjects. Join Anna and Phil for yet another engaging conversation.
Welcome back. Today we're diving into the answer from Quizzipedia Season 208, Question 4.
Right, let's hear it.
The category: Educational Institutions. Here's the question. Founded in 1885, Stanford University has been a hub of innovation, producing numerous Nobel laureates and successful entrepreneurs. Its alumni have influenced fields such as technology, literature, and medicine, in which U.S. state is this prestigious institution located.
Yeah, California.
More specifically, Stanford's right in the heart of Silicon Valley. But it all started with a personal tragedy.
Yeah, Leland and Jane Stanford founded the university back in 1885 in memory of their son, Leland Stanford Jr.,
Who died tragically young.
only 15, typhoid fever. So you can imagine their grief. But they wanted to create something positive, a benefit to all of humanity.
And to make a real difference.
Exactly. They poured their wealth, their energy into making that vision a reality. But the early years, they were rough.
How bad?
After Leland Stanford Sr. died in 1893, Jane Stanford had to fight to keep the university going. Financial struggles, legal challenges, you name it.
Times when it seemed like Stanford wouldn't make it.
Absolutely. But Jane Stanford was incredibly determined, even put up her own fortune to keep the doors open. It's hard to overstate how important she was to Stanford's survival. And then there was David Starr Jordan, Stanford's first president.
He shaped the university structure.
Right.
Yeah.
And brought in top faculty, setting that foundation of academic excellence that's led to Stanford's consistently high ranking.
Always among the top universities globally.
Right. And that excellence, it spans so many disciplines: humanities, engineering, medicine, law.
One thing that sets Stanford apart is its focus on interdisciplinary collaboration.
Encouraging researchers to cross those traditional boundaries, like their BioX program,
Bringing together biologists, engineers, and medical professionals.
to work on some of the toughest challenges in healthcare. And speaking of cutting edge, we can't forget Stanford's role in Silicon Valley.
Synonymous with technological innovation.
Goes back to Professor Frederick Terman. They call him the father of Silicon Valley. He saw the potential in his students, pushed them to become entrepreneurs.
William Hewlett and David Packard, the founders of HP, were two of his students.
He encouraged them to start their company in their garage.
And then there's the Stanford Industrial Park.
Now known as Stanford Research Park, established back in the 50s, it fostered this unique connection between the university and the growing tech industry.
Google, Cisco, Sun Microsystems, Yahoo, all came out of Stanford.
It's this amazing ecosystem, research, innovation, and entrepreneurship all coming together. And it's a model that's been copied around the world.
Stanford has also made major contributions to science and medicine.
The Stanford School of Medicine is renowned for its groundbreaking research, especially in heart transplantation.
Norman Shumway was a pioneer in the field. Conducted his revolutionary work at Stanford, his research changed cardiac surgery.
And you have Lucile Packard Children's Hospital, part of the Stanford Health System. It's a leading institution for pediatric care.
Stanford also made huge contributions to physics.
Right, the Stanford Linear Accelerator Center, SLC, a vital hub for particle physics research since 1962.
Leading to multiple Nobel Prizes.
And significantly advancing our understanding of the universe.
It's amazing how Stanford has kept such a high level of achievement across so many different fields.
Their contributions to computer science are just as profound. Stanford was instrumental in establishing computer science as an academic discipline.
You can't talk about Stanford and computer science without mentioning John McCarthy, the father of artificial intelligence.
His work at Stanford helped solidify their position at the forefront of AI and machine learning research, fields that continue to have a huge impact on our lives.
And then there's Vinton Cerf.
One of the fathers of the internet.
His work on TCP/IP protocols laid the groundwork for the internet we know today.
It's hard to overstate the impact these individuals have had on technology, but Stanford's influence goes beyond science and technology. They've had a profound impact on literature and culture, too.
And we'll look into that fascinating aspect of Stanford's legacy next.
Stanford's creative writing program, it's incredible. They've nurtured some of the most celebrated authors.
Authors like Ken Kesey
Who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, of course.
and Larry McMurtry.
Lonesome Dove.
The program's founder, Wallace Stegner, was a giant in American literature, mentored so many writers who went on to shape the literary world.
It really is amazing. A university so associated with science and tech also fostered this rich literary tradition. Even John Steinbeck spent some time at Stanford.
The Nobel laureate who wrote The Grapes of Wrath.
He didn't graduate, but his writing, it reflects California, the social and natural environment, which he experienced during his time at Stanford. Who knows how his work might have been different without that influence?
And there's the Hoover Institution. We mentioned it before.
It's been a major force in shaping public policy,
Absolutely.
with its focus on politics, economics, security issues, a significant voice in global affairs.
Let's shift gears a bit. What's it actually like to be a student at Stanford?
The campus is breathtaking, huge, over 8,180 acres.
One of the largest in the U.S.
The architecture is stunning.
The iconic Hoover Tower, the main quad, Memorial Church.
And the Jasper Ridge Biological Preserve, right there on campus.
Showing Stanford's commitment to environmental research. Students can get real experience in ecological conservation.
Reflecting their dedication to addressing those environmental challenges.
Student life, it's vibrant and diverse, with over 600 student organizations.
Robotics clubs, theater groups, everything you can think of. And the Stanford tree, their mascot.
Unofficial, of course.
It captures that playful, creative spirit you find all over campus.
Stanford really emphasizes diversity and inclusion, attracting students from all over the world.
Programs like the First Generation and Low-Income Office, ensuring access to education for everyone, no matter their background.
And their commitment to community engagement.
They encourage students and faculty to get involved in public service.
Locally and globally.
The Haas Center for Public Service connects students with opportunities to make a real difference. Stanford's mission to produce not just brilliant minds, but active citizens.
And Stanford's influence extends beyond the U.S.
Their global reach is clear. Through partnerships, research collaborations, online courses.
Their MOOCs, massive open online courses.
Bringing quality education to millions worldwide, breaking down those barriers.
They have the Knight Hennessy Scholars Program, cultivating a new generation of global leaders to tackle those world challenges.
And their commitment to sustainability, it's a hallmark.
Initiatives like the Stanford Woods Institute for the Environment.
Dedicated to finding solutions to those critical environmental issues.
They've got global research collaborations all over, partnering with institutions in Europe, Asia, Africa, to address shared challenges.
And programs like SPICE, the Stanford Program on International and Cross-Cultural Education, bringing Stanford's resources to teachers and students worldwide.
Living up to their reputation as a global leader in knowledge.
Stanford's alumni network is vast, over 230,000 graduates worldwide.
Leaders in so many fields.
You have Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, Reed Hastings, co-founder of Netflix,
Sundar Pichai, CEO of Google, Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal, all Stanford alumni.
Incredible contributions to global innovation, and it all goes back to those values, the spirit they gained at Stanford.
When we look to the future, Stanford's continued focus on research, technology, social responsibility, it guarantees they'll remain a force for good in the 21st century.
From quantum computing to advancements in biomedical sciences and their leadership in environmental sustainability, Stanford is set to make groundbreaking contributions in the years to come.
Their work in artificial intelligence and machine learning is particularly exciting.
The Stanford Human-Centered AI Institute shows their dedication to ethical and responsible innovation in these fields.
Crucial work, making sure these technologies are developed and used the right way to benefit us all. It's great to see that focus on the ethics. Really shows they're committed to using technology for good. Stanford's story is remarkable.
No doubt about it. The impact they've had. Academia, industry, culture, global policy, it's undeniable.
A key role in Silicon Valley. Groundbreaking contributions, science, medicine, literature, everything. Stanford really embodies a world-leading institution.
Absolutely. Their commitment to solving global challenges, research, entrepreneurship, global leadership, it guarantees they'll continue to drive innovation and progress for generations to come.
Knowing Stanford's history of pushing the boundaries, creating positive change, what do you think their next big breakthrough will be?
Right.
What will they contribute in the coming decades?
That's the question, isn't it? It's safe to say they'll be at the forefront, taking on those big challenges, shaping a brighter future.
Absolutely. Well, this has been a fascinating look into the world of Stanford University. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a pleasure, a truly inspiring institution.
Thanks for listening to Mythos AI. Stay tuned for more concise insights. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future episodes.